It's good. You like that?
Yeah, I know you like making that laugh.
I got you.
I was hesitating for a second.
He was like,
I was about to say.
how do I
I was
answer
about to
that?
say you like making men laugh. I was too slow on it.
Yo. Oh, I just like making people happy, man. All right. That's all it is. There we go. Salud.
Salud. Welcome to Sal Sips, sir. We starting, so it's all good. We keeping this shit in. Cheers. All right, y'all. I'm here with Vese, rapper, not a rapper, a writer with a fly accent from the Bronx. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. Came out to the Bay. What year?
2014.
2014. So you've been here, what, 11 years?
Yeah.
All right. And you got an album dropping, the Enigma In The Bathrobe. Enigma In The Bathrobe?
In the bathroom.
In the Bathrobe. Okay, I just want to make sure I got this shit straight.
The Enigma in the Bathrobe.
And I like the title of the album because, you know what? I think that it was a very personal and very, like, deep insight into your life. Because every track I heard, you kind of touched on different parts of your life, your past, your family relationships. So I kind of want you to take me through the process of making the album and where your mindset was at.
Yeah. So, at first, I was only supposed to do a single with Vese. And we did it. He
produced the entire album, right?
He produced the entire album.
Okay.
Yep, front to bottom, or top to bottom, front to back. But yeah. So we did a track. He sent me like one beat, and I was like, yeah, I can work with this. So I took it. I recorded it. I did a hook and everything, which is not common. I've been working on song structure a little bit more. And I don't know, it came out cool. But anyways, we wound up getting in the studio, and one song turned into three turned into 5. Before we knew it, we had like 10 songs. We were like, fuck it, we might as well do an album.
That's so interesting to me. It sounds really cohesive too. Like, it has like kind of an emotional flow to the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we clicked. We clicked really well. Anytime that we get in the studio, we're usually like very much so on the same wavelength. As far as like, I'll have an idea and I'll express it, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I was thinking blah blah blah," and it always kind of works out that way, which is very interesting. And I haven't had that with somebody in the studio before, which is nice. So we were able to knock stuff out like mad quick.
No, it shows. It definitely shows. I kind of wanted to touch on a few things you talked about in the album, specifically your daughter, your lady, your grandfather. I want you to kind of tell me how much those relationships mean to you and how it reflects in your music.
Yeah. So the way that I write is the production. When I hear the production, it just motivates me to speak on certain subjects. So I don't get a list of tracks and think to myself like, I'm going to do one track for this, I'm going to do one track for that. It all kind of just comes organically, So with that track where I'm reflecting on my grandfather passing, my daughter's birth, and how my baby mother has really my girl has really held it down, that just came naturally, and that's what I was feeling when I heard the production. So yeah, that's how that came about. That's how every subject matter for the album.
Do you have like a standout track from the album that really resonates with you, that meant the most to you out of all of them? Or
yeah, ironically enough, I think my favorite track is actually the intro. I kind of hate to say that because it's like, I don't want people to like listen to the first track and then be like, all right, well, I got my fix. But no, there's a lot to offer. There's a lot of different vibes and a lot of different backdrops. Each track where I'm kind of taking you on this journey and building a realm. But that first track, the intro, is definitely like one that I played back maybe 100 times, and it just doesn't get old for me.
I think a big thing I also took away too is like your pride that you have. Sorry, we've already been drinking, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The pride that you have with your heritage and stuff really shows in your music. You have a lot of references to your Puerto Rican heritage, your Italian heritage. Even your name, V's right, was originally Genovese, right?
Yeah.
But did that have any relation to like the Genovese crime family or anything like that, or that was like completely on its own?
So initially, where that name came about was my father's side of the family, coming from my grandfather. They were involved in that family and in that life. My grandfather, however, didn't want us to be involved in that at all whatsoever. You know, he just saw the way things played out for a lot of people. I got cousins that got hooked on heroin, did mad bids. We're just not good people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he recognized that, and he didn't want us to grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think part of the reason why I switched up my name is because I don't really want to glorify that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's an interesting factor, and it's something about me personally and in my past that like it's not gonna go away. You know, it's kind of part of the puzzle.
How much do you tend to reflect on that like daily, or does it come to you in waves, or
What that influence?
the influence in your past and just like how much it motivates you every day?
My personal past, yeah, absolutely, every day, yeah. Like I grew up around people in the life, since a little kid. But the thing is, most of the time you don't even realize it till you get older and you become a little wiser to, the things that are happening around you. But my personal experience, yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like I've already lived multiple lives. And that's not really like something to brag about. It's more just, yeah, it's just the reality.
I think there's a maturity and optimism that kind of shines through in the album when you kind of talk about your past. I have the line here: "Big city, bright lights, but we live in the shadow. We ain't kings, but we live in towers." I really resonated with that because you paint a picture, obviously, like the juxtaposition between like living in a palace, right, like a king, but you're high up in like whatever kind of apartment complex or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think that that is a big takeaway I took from you is you've had these many experiences in your life and you don't take anything for granted. You kind of let it all absorb and then you march on, and it kind of reflects in your music. So I think that's just a cool thing. It's not even a question. I just really took that from the album.
No, I appreciate that. It's a good catch too.
Yeah, I do listen to music,
There you go.
All right, so I kind of want to talk a little more about Versan. How did you meet him, and how did that kind of get set up? Because you guys have really good chemistry.
Yeah, I first met Versan mad years ago when I first moved out here in Berkeley. I think he was going to Berkeley. It was a brief, interaction, and then I didn't see him for years. I didn't even know he did music because at the time I know he was really focused on like college, running track, things like that, right? So,
I saw he's like an athlete, isn't he? Like
yeah, he's a runner.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, when I ran into him again, I think I met him through Nimsons from East Oakland.
Okay.
Very dope MC. I worked with him on my very first project that I dropped. Mike Tyson plays the flute, and Nims actually recorded that entire project for me, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
And we did that up in part 2. Which, if you don't know, I know you know, but for the people watching, if you don't know, it's a gallery, but upstairs they have music studios, but very low key. Not like you can't really book anything there. You just kind of have to know somebody, and they bring you up. But yeah, I met Vissam again through that, Corillo.
Let's keep it pushing. All right, so I want you to talk about your experience from coming from New York to the Bay. What was that like for you? Like a culture shock? Is it the third song on the album you talk about it? I believe.
Yeah, I talked about my first time being on Telegraph Avenue.
That's right.
That was maybe 2015. Something about Berkeley, man. It's got cool energy. Like Berkeley's a really dope city. I think it's like there's just a lot of young people there. It's changed a lot.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, when you came in, what? You said 2014?
I mean, when I got here, I'll paint a picture for you. You know, for those of y'all that are from here and know what Berkeley was like. When I got here, Fat Slice was popping.
Oh my! R.I.P. Fat Slice, y'all.
Yeah, Fat Slice was popping. What else? It wasn't. Oh, Blondies. Now it's called Abe's.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Kit Bar used to be popping. It used to be kind of grimy, little college joint. Now it's.
I mean, at least for me, Berkeley was just the place to kick it at one point. Like, you would just go out there, just bumming on Telegraph all day.
What I really liked about Berkeley was like Durant. They had that little food. They call it like food ghetto or something like that. Where you got gypsies over there. You got King Donuts.
KD,
you got
I think
the
KD
Thai spot in the back.
There,
It's
like,
fire.
Durant on Durant.
For real?
I think that quote me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I'm pretty sure KD got a pick on Durant Ian's like Durant on Durant.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, yeah.
Not hot dog. Top dog.
Top dog.
My bad. Top dog.
I agreed anyways. I'm a sucker.
But nah, yeah, it was a different vibe back then. It was cool, man. And it was just completely different for me, you know.
All right, so, but you know, the Bay, big change for you, obviously. But talk about more like what the Bronx is like for. We got a small local here, you know. Like most people aren't really familiar with the culture in the dirty, in the X, as they say.
In the dirty is crazy.
What does Ice Spice say?
That she said that?
She said something like something dirty, some crazy shit like that.
She's shaking ass in the deli though. She's different. Yeah, you know, I love the Bronx. The Bronx to me, so if I were to say like the epicenter of culture in New York, you could say it's either the Bronx or Harlem.
Okay.
And I say that with much love because if you're from the Bronx, you already know that Harlem is like, you know, right there. Like, if
I'm
you're
not
from
speaking on this at all.
if you're from the Bronx, you spend time in Harlem, and if you're from Harlem, more than likely you spend time in the South Bronx, right? So it's kind of like a nice little marriage that we have, something like that. But the Bronx has like a lot of culture and a lot of people. Even like, you know, when I talk to my father about it, he grew up there, and I'm talking like 80s, 90s when it was crazy, and
Pops listen to rap?
Absolutely.
Pops rap?
My pops was in a rap group.
What's the rap group called?
Why You Envy Me. Letter Y, letter U, letter envy me. Yeah.
What's your pops like to listen to?
Huh?
What's your pops like to listen to?
What's he listen to? He listens to, he used to pick me up listening to Annie Up by M.O.P. He listens to, but he really put me on a, like Dougie Fresh, BDP.
Shout out to Dougie Fresh.
Grand Poobah, the Nubians, you know.
You like Grandmaster Flash?
Yeah. Yeah, like the old school stuff. Cypress Hill, believe it or not.
Dude.
You know what's funny is my father and a lot of people in New York thought Cypress Hill was from New York because they shot that first video in Manhattan.
Is it Insane in the Memory? Is that first video? No, it's not.
Nah,
that's not, because that shit's that video is like in a shitty.
I don't remember what song it was. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I know they shot their first video that was like big on MTV and all of that. I think it was on MTV. They shot the shit in the middle of like Manhattan, like in Midtown. So everyone was like, "Oh yeah, they probably from blah blah blah." And there's a Cypress in Brooklyn. It used to be a nasty neighborhood. Now it's mad gentrified.
Okay. I didn't know
So my father, growing up, always thought that they were from Brooklyn. Plus, you got like a Cuban rapper, and like, you know, it's like you wouldn't expect them to be from LA. But I love Cypress Hill. They're one of my favorite groups of all time.
But outside of rap, what did you grow up listening to?
That's a good question. A lot of Sade in the house from my mother. Love Sade.
Sade might be the GOAT, dude. I love Sade.
I'm not mad at that.
Dude,
I'm not mad at that. A lot of Hector Lavoe.
Okay.
Willie Colon. Ismael Rivera. Yeah, man. Also goats.
Great goats. I grew up on I'm Nicaraguan, and I grew up on like my grandfather played like really old Colombian music, like from like the 60s, 50s.
That's tough.
I can't for the life of me. I can't remember an artist right now, but
You gotta put me on to some of
I
that.
got some shit on my Apple. I'm gonna show you. Do you speak Spanish?
Okay.
Okay.
See. Yeah, a little bit. I speak Spanglish.
Spanglish?
New Eurekan Spanglish.
New Eureka.
Just enough Spanish.
New Eurekan is crazy.
Just enough Spanish to get me in trouble.
Alright, wait. We got one topic I need to get to, but first, while we're on the music topic, top 5 New York rappers. Bonus points, top 5 Bronx rappers, too, if you got it like that.
Top 5 New York rappers, bro?
Yeah, very basic question, but I gotta just do it.
No, it's like, it's not that easy. I hate this because I know I've thought about it before.
It's on the spot, too.
I'm for sure blanking.
You know, like Bloody
People
Osiris,
are not gonna like
50 rappers from New York.
yeah. People are not gonna like this top 5.
Alright, see, I don't know the politics
I got
of New
you,
York
though.
with the rappers, so.
Nah. So I'm definitely gonna put Jada up there.
Okay.
Most people don't include Pun, but I gotta include Pun.
Oh, shout out to my pops. Pops love Pun.
I think Pun is one of the greatest lyricists of all time.
You ever check his kid out?
Yeah, Rivers.
Rivers, yeah.
Yeah. He's cool. I've actually talked.
Rivers, is that?
Chris Rivers.
Chris Rivers, right? Okay.
Yeah. Nah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pun. Nas for sure. My pops was always really big on Nas, and man, yeah, we were definitely a Nas household. But as I got older, my father was listening to a lot of Jay. I mean, Jay was just killing it, you know, just back to back. But yeah, so Jay got to get up there too. I'm gonna throw a curveball in there and say Cool G Rap.
Okay, all right, I respect that.
Cool G Rap.
Fuck out of that.
Cool G Rap's one of my favorites.
No Rakim? No fucking Rakim?
Rakim, yeah, for sure. Are we at 5 already? This is hard.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. I was not counting.
How many we got? We
got
got 6?
Rakim was 6?
That's my top 6, y'all.
Rakim was 6?
Rakim's way higher on that list, too. I'm bugging.
No order. Just a little tidbit from my life. Obviously a big West Coast household, but my dad loved Biggie. So I grew up on a lot of Biggie.
Biggie, yeah.
Got a lot of Biggie.
I can't do this top 5 shit, man.
That's too much,
I can't do
bro.
this top 5 shit, man. Nah.
And like...
Because I also can't be like, how you gonna leave out Slick Rick?
Oh, fuck.
It's too many.
It also doesn't help.
Can I do like a top 25?
It doesn't help. It doesn't help that rap was like created in New York, so it's like.
I didn't even say KRS-One, which my father would not be happy with.
Oh, it's the sound of the police.
Well, you know what's crazy is when BDP first dropped might not be true because I was told this and I never looked it up, which is how I like to live my life. Word to mother, nah.
That's real because you know what? It's your reality.
It's my reality.
It's all you perceive.
We living in a matrix. Who cares? So, my father told me the first BDP album when they dropped it, it was actually on the rock and roll because there was no category for the genre of hip hop yet on like Billboard and all that shit. Yeah. So like, I mean, they really, right? Thank you. Appreciate it. I got affirmations over here. So yeah, I mean that's wild. I mean, so talk about like laying down the foundation for sure. Yeah.
Where were we at? Oh, okay. So, thank you for your answers. You're a diehard Knicks fan, right?
Yes.
I'm a huge hoop head. We're introducing a new category this episode.
Oh shit.
Just for you, bud.
Oh shit.
Sally Sports Trivia right now. I got some questions for you.
I
got 2 NBA questions. See, I was going to go baseball, but we talked about soccer before, so I got some soccer questions for you, too. It might be a little tough. I don't know what your knowledge is like. No offense if you're smart with it.
It's just FIFA.
Fuck. Okay, you might be fucked.
I got you, though.
I'll give you the one Knicks question I got. Can you name me every Knicks lottery pick since 2000? I'm going to tell you right now, it's only till 2003, because technically they had one in 2000, but it was the Denver pick, and they traded it. And just for clarification, at you at home, the lottery is the top 14 picks in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's 9 players. I'll give you that. It's a hint, too.
The answer is no.
You can't name me a single lottery
From
pick.
2000?
Since 2000.
Since 2000.
So,
yeah. How old was I in 2000?
who you talking to?
In 2000, I was holding my dick. I was not paying attention to no draft picks. I know. I can tell you, Latrell Sprewell was a 4-time All-Star.
Not a lottery pick though.
No, probably not.
All right, I'll give you some hints. 2022 pick 11.
2022
pick 11.
Pick 11. 2022.
So I'll give you the year and the picks. You gotta name me the players. Only lottery picks, so no second rounders.
See, when it comes to shit like that, I just watch the games, bro.
Go New York.
I don't pay attention to all that shit. I just watch the games, man.
Come on, Jane. 2020 pick 8. You gotta know him.
I don't know the picks, bro.
You gotta know him.
2020 pick 8?
Yeah.
When the fuck did we get Porzingis?
Who the fuck is Tingus Fingers?
Tingus Fingers? Is this fucking guy even have a green card?
That's the answer. Porzingis is 2015 4th pick.
2015?
Yeah, bro. It was 10 years ago.
He getting old, man. No wonder he hurt.
2020 was over the top.
Nah, man. When you said 2000, I immediately thought about like Allen Houston and
believe second round also. All right, bro.
Ward.
2000 pick 8, power forward. I already said the name actually on mic, but you didn't hear me.
2000.
No, 2020, bro. 5 years ago.
2020.
Yeah.
Power forward.
I think power forward.
Not small forward.
He's a small forward. Okay, he's a small forward.
Wasn't it R.J. Barrett?
No. We're getting. I'll count you that one though. That's 2019, so I'll give you the point.
Oh, okay, my bad.
There's not actual points.
I don't want no giveaway points though.
Oh, fuck it then. Fuck RJ Barrett. No, I'm just kidding. I like you, RJ. Shout out to Steve Nash. Come on the pod, RJ. I'm sorry.
Did you say shout out to Steve Nash?
This is mentor.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Shout out to Canada. The whole country.
Shout out to Canada. Yo, Canada, we apologize.
We
apologize for the orangutan in office right now. My man's just wilding out with these tariffs. We didn't ask for that, I promise you.
Oh, God, dude. All right, 28.
I love lumber.
It's Obi Toppin, by the way.
Obi Toppin.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
2018.
Damn, we about to play him, too. He's been balling out for the Pacers.
Should I just say him? You're not going to get any of you.
Bro, nah, I don't pay attention to none of that shit.
2018, Kevin Knox. 2017.
Kevin Knox.
2017.
Fuck Kevin Knox, man. I hated watching Kevin Knox.
He's on the Warriors now.
He was a fucking dud.
Oh, shit.
He's on the Warriors now?
Yeah, he is. He's like our 12th man.
Good riddance. Bro.
Shout out to Kevin Knox. Come on the pod, Kevin Knox. Fuck. Where were we at? Sorry. He was pick 9, by the way. All right, 2017, 8th pick, Frank Ntilikina. Shout out to Frankie Smokes.
Oh, yeah. The French Prince.
French, yeah.
The French Prince, yeah.
2015.
He was alright. He was alright.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who this is. 2009, pick 8, Jordan Hill.
How many of these did you know off the top of your head?
5.
That's crazy.
Ask the producer. I know who.
No, see, I'm more of like the coach Hooper type of individual where I like to see plays and how they the my NBA era GM shit.
No, dude, that's
I don't know none of yeah.
See, he got it.
I'm just gonna interrupt this.
Yeah, we
do
get
it.
This podcast off the rails.
Do it.
It don't matter. Get the mic in the cam. Get the mic.
He knew about Wemby before anybody even knew who a French basketball player was. Like, literally.
Yeah, I think he was 16.
He was 16 years old, and he knew who Wemby was. I said, no way. How the fuck? Like,
I might be on the spectrum. But that's another topic for another day.
Hey, but it's working out for you.
2008, pick 6. Italian, you gotta get him. Come on, bro. He bit.
No.
Dog, it's G though. I'll give you that. Come on, you right there.
No. I know. It's his first name starts with a D.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ginola?
Ginola? You give up?
I'm fucking drunk.
Danilo, come on, bro.
Danilo, yeah. Hey, Gallinari.
05.
I probably peaked the mic right there.
You did.
Gallinari, yeah.
05.
Gallinari was alright.
Fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what's very interesting is when we got Gallinari, the Italian community was not that hype. But when we got Dante DiVincenzo,
it's because he's Italian American. That's why.
We were like, yeah.
Fuck
up Dante.
Yo, European Italians, Italian Americans are way different though. It's a different culture. It's a completely different culture.
Yeah.
Let me just speed through this because I know we whatever. We only got 2 left anyways. 05 pick 8 was Channing Frye. 03 pick 9 was
Channing
Mike
Frye.
Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney, yeah, remember that.
So, fuck. Yeah, maybe fuck the soccer questions. I should have done some baseball. I'm mad at myself. All right, can you name me 2 current Puerto Rican NBA players?
Jose Alvarado from
Definitely.
Brooklyn.
He just got suspended, by the way. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Steroids. He's out for the next season.
He took steroids.
Yes.
That's a very Brooklyn thing to do. Oh shit.
All right, I'll give you a hint because this one's hard. It's not a Puerto Rican last name. He's half black. He was I'm not gonna tell you.
Wait, all time or right now?
No, just right now. There's only 2 players.
Okay, because I was like, Carmelo Anthony's not playing no more. So
Shout out Melo.
Shout out Melo. Stay mellow.
You threw me off. I'm not gonna tell you what round or whatever, but it is a playoff team. He's on a playoff team. He's not a starter, but he was on a playoff team this year.
He's not a starter. He was on a playoff team this year,
So
which means he's not playing anymore. He got eliminated.
He is out of the. Yeah, he's not playing in the conference finals. As of today, that's a hit.
I'm not sure.
It's Julian Strother.
Yeah, I was not gonna guess that.
Do you know what team he plays on?
Fuck no. Who's that?
He's like a shooter for the Nuggets. He's number 3 on the Nuggets.
Okay, nice. Good for him.
I have some soccer questions for you, but I don't know if you're gonna get them.
Soccer?
Yeah.
My soccer knowledge is like super trivial. Like I know some very deep cut shit, but not a lot of it.
How many World Cups does Italy have?
How many World Cups?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Bonus points if you get the year.
I know 2006 they won.
Yeah.
I was in Little Italy when they won that. Damn, how many World Cups do they have? I'm gonna throw a number out there.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say 5.
Oof, you're really close. It's not 5.
Is it 4?
It's 4. You want to know the years?
Yeah, sure.
1934, 1938, 82, 06. Okay, that same year, the best player on the 06 team won the Ballon d'Or. Who was that player?
Was it Buffon?
Mm-mm.
It wasn't Buffon.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Was it Cannavaro?
Yes.
It was Cannavaro?
Yeah, good shit.
Hey.
06, I was going for the dad.
That's crazy. How good soccer shit.
Good shit.
He pulling out, yeah. He pulling out the I'm a hooper, but the soccer shit, bro.
Good shit. I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I guessed that because this segment would have been fucked.
Now's the time to take a good break for our sponsors. We don't have sponsors, but if you come sponsor,
we got sponsors. We got sponsors right here. Don't go here.
Fuck keeping it natural.
Fuck keeping it natural.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions for you, just so they can get an idea.
Rapid fire or rapify?
You know what, bro?
I heard rapify.
Favorite pair of shoes.
The Flor de Caña's talking for me now. I'm not even Nicaraguan. This is dangerous, son.
I wanted to be
first pair of shoes. You said?
No, that's a great question. Also, I said favorite.
Favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite pair of shoes right now that I own.
Sure, right now, or like your Grail, and the ones you own.
Okay. My first pair of shoes were, so my father had all of us in Jordans the year that they came out. So I was born in 93, so I had Aqua 8s was my first pair of shoes. Oh, I get what you mean. Crib shoes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm that old. So I have a pair of Aqua 8s from 2015, probably my favorite pair of shoes. But these ones I got on right now might be my favorites right now, like everyday shit kickers.
What's your Grail? What's
my Grail shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good question. What's my Grail shoe?
I have a terrible answer, but I'm basic.
I want the Dada Supreme Latrell Spreewell spinners.
That's fucking crazy.
Why you laughing at that shit? I just looked at
the baby blue and white.
Yo.
I need those. Fuck.
Yo, if I step on stage in those, I'm tearing the bitch down.
It's over.
You know they crease ugly as fuck too.
You know the crease is nasty.
All right, so we're throwing. I say we like I'm helping. We're gonna throw a party next week for your shit, right? for a little album party. 23rd at Marche. Shout out to Marche.
May 23rd.
Shout out to Lakeshore. Know the vibes. You gonna sell some cigars?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some cigars there.
What's the cigar relation like?
So, in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood, Gun Hill Road, there's a spot.
It's a hard ass name for a street. What the fuck?
There's a history behind that. It's very interesting, but
This blew my mind.
Yeah, East Gun Hill Road, Rosario's is a Dominican spot where they hand make these cigars, and then they have like a lounge off to the right for people to smoke cigars, watch the game, relax. You can bring food and drink in there and whatnot. It's pretty dope. But anyways, they have like their own flavors that they make and everything. And one of the most famous ones is it's a milk cream, really smooth. They make like cocoa, guandiol, amaretto, Hennessy white, like crazy flavors. So yeah, I'm gonna have those available.
My cigar knowledge is very little. All I know is that Nicaragua is a big importer of cigars. That's all I know.
Yeah. Nicaraguan tobacco is used in a lot of Cuban cigars today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It hits different. It's spicy.
I was gonna open the pod being like hella sentimental, saying, yeah, I got the Puerto Cana, you got the Puerto Rican rum, and then I was gonna open with like, yo, the album's super personal, like, shout out to Mi Gente, shout out to the Heritage. Fumbled that shit, did not do that shit.
That's all good. We doing it now.
Yeah, it's all good though. I just had to get that little tidbit.
Salud.
I wanted people to know that I had a thought, not that I actually did it, but you know, it's a thought that counts.
There you go. Most of the time.
Most of the time. What's your favorite drink?
What's my favorite drink?
Yeah.
Period.
Beverage. You don't even gotta be alcoholic.
I'm thinking about that. My favorite drink. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My favorite drink. That's actually a hard question.
Like,
I love Ting.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
This motherfucker clowns me every time I answer a question.
I'm not clowning you.
I love Ting, bro.
It's the way you said it. I love Ting. It got me, bro.
I love Ting, bro. It's fire. I'm not even gonna explain what that is. If you don't know what it is, I'm sorry. You can Google it. You can Bing it.
Bing it is not 2008.
You can chat GBT that shit.
Don't do that. I don't condone that.
Is Bing still
chat GBT. What is Ting?
Is Bing still a browser?
Do you want a mic, bro?
You can use it.
No, I like this. This is cool,
I like
man.
it.
It's
cool.
The producer button in.
It's a cool interaction.
It adds another element. But yeah, Ting. I feel like I can drink a Ting at like any time, and it's good. It's refreshing. Makes my day better. I know a lot of y'all wanted me to say matcha.
Puerto Ricans box and hold hands. What does that mean?
Box and hold hammers.
Box and hold hammers.
Hammers.
Fuck.
So hammers is slang for like
I know
a
that.
gun. Yeah,
Thank you.
I know.
Educated me.
I got you.
What's your favorite East Coast slang?
My favorite East Coast slang.
Or New York slang, I should say specifically. East Coast is kind of a good place.
I love the word brolic.
Is that like buff?
Yeah, it comes from.
Like Dragon Ball Z?
It comes from Brawley.
No way.
It comes from Brawley.
No
I swear to God, it comes from Brawley. So
that's crazy.
So we used to be like, yo, the bitch got a big back. She's mad Brawley. Like, or like, you know, you hit the weed, yo, this shit Brawley. Like, dense. But yeah, it actually comes from Brawley, Dragon Ball Z.
Wow, so it's like a Gen Z slang term then.
No, definitely not.
It's older than that.
Yeah, it's like Gen X.
Bro, Gen X was not watching DBZ.
Yes, the fuck they was. The original
Gen X is
one.
like my parents, dog.
Yeah, they was watching.
50.
Do you know how old Dragon Ball Z is?
Dragon Ball is like from 1985, I think.
Yeah.
But Broly's like late 90s, easy.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably from, you know, that. Yeah. Gen Z.
You forgot.
Gen Z. Gen Z did start in like what, 95?
I think 96? It's 96, I think.
That's so random, bro. 97?
97 and then everything else.
I don't know if they can hear you.
I have a lot of friends who are from the year 97. Like, popped out of their mother at 97.
Popped out of their mother
and they're
crazy.
They're very millennial. They're very millennial individuals.
That's how I feel, yeah.
Okay.
I like the term zillennial because I feel like I talk more like...
Zillennial?
Yeah, it's like the cusp term.
That sounds kind of zesty.
Dude, it's 2025, man. Grow up. Would you? I'm just kidding.
Trying to get me canceled, bro. Yo, turn the camera off. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm good.
Zesty's such a fucking funny word to me, bro.
I love zesty.
It's so funny.
That's my favorite term.
Oh my god. Favorite things to put on a sandwich.
I get canceled.
What the fuck?
I'm being dead ass.
Favorite things to put on a
sandwich? Yeah, you want some fucking pepperoncinis? What kind of cheese? I need the condiments. What's up?
Facts.
Favorite thing to put on a
sandwich?
sandwich?
You're from New York, right? Legendary
yeah.
delis, right?
Yeah.
You go into a deli or a bodega, what are you ordering? This is on a sandwich.
Yeah. Or a chicken and rice plate.
Yeah, but like, what kind of sandwich are you ordering? You're not answering my question.
My favorite sandwich?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be controversial and say bacon, egg, and cheese.
How's that?
It's a sandwich.
That's not controversial at all.
Well, because I know everyone is probably thinking of.
Do you get it the Aki way?
No, what the fuck is that?
You don't know what that is?
Oh, first of all, yo, let me break something down for y'all on the West Coast.
Okay,
there's a difference between a corner store and a bodega.
Yeah.
Okay, so
cats.
a lot of the delis in like OG New York were run by Jewish people. They did not serve pork. So when you had a lot of the Puerto Rican and Dominican or like Spanish people coming into the United States, they started to open delis that serve pork. You know, pernil, lechon, whatever. So those spots serve pork, so they have, you know, bacon, egg, and cheese and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of the newer spots, even though they're Arabic and they're halal, now they serve bacon, egg, and cheese and stuff just because, I don't know.
I actually did not know that, and I actually really appreciate you telling me that.
So a corner store can be a bodega, but not all corner stores are bodegas.
Like birds and raptors.
Yes.
Not all birds are raptors, but some raptors are birds.
There you go.
I bet you didn't know that little fun fact.
I didn't. I appreciate that, Bill Nye. So, but yeah. I mean, if you walk into your corner store and they're not playing Frankie Ruiz or Raulín, I mean, is it a bodega? Probably not.
Okay, I got a good one.
There's no moped parked in the corner. There's no cats in there.
Would you rather retire in Puerto Rico or Italy?
Oh shit, that's really hard. I've thought about that. Is a very good question. I've thought about both of those. So the living conditions. First thing I want to point out, the living conditions in Puerto Rico. Part of the reason why a lot of my family moved to the States, unfortunately, is because healthcare is so bad. So as you get older,
fuck the USA.
It's harder to live on the island because we take it for granted. We can go see a doctor right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You got people waiting for mile long just to see a doctor, just to see what's wrong, right? Just to get checked up. That's how it is in Puerto Rico. Another thing is electricity goes out all the time. So a lot of people need to use solar panels and stuff like that. Hurricanes hit all the time. With that being said, I love Puerto Rico. I could see myself retiring there. If I did retire there, I would probably really work. I've never been fluent in Spanish, but I would really bust my ass to learn Spanish fluently so that I could, you know, with respect, speak to the locals, cater to the locals. But yeah, I mean, retiring in Italy, I think that sounds like a nice dream for a lot of people, but they don't realize that like Italy's pretty. It's very different, but like tax is crazy and like yeah, it's
super wealthy European country, you know.
Yeah, well, my family's from southern Italy, but
like Sicilian.
Sicilian and Napolitan.
Okay.
Yeah. Santa Nastasia.
Is that not Naples?
Yeah, Naples.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Napoli.
I got a little knowledge, not a lot, you know, a little bit. You got questions for me?
Do I have questions for you?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fucking good, man. This is a great interview.
Where would you like to retire?
Where would I like to retire?
It doesn't have to be those two locations.
No, it wouldn't be.
Damn, like that is crazy.
Sorry, I don't got any. No offense. I mean, cop out answer is Nicaragua. I'd probably want to live on Ometepe, which is an island with 2 volcanoes on it. Super dope.
That's cool.
Kind of want to
go out with a blaze, literally.
And like, you know, I'm a big nerd. Like I'm super into like the history of the world, like the planet, like really like the planet, not just like culture. And then like it's to me, it's like culturally die with my ancestors, and then also like be one with the planet. Like it's literally like an island in the middle of a lake. Nicaragua means land, lake, and volcanoes.
Oh,
so it's like these two big ass twin volcanoes on an island in the middle of a fucking lake. Shit's crazy. Like,
that sounds tough.
Yeah, so that's more like where I would die. Though.
So are you big on like nature?
Oh, huge, yeah.
I wish I was.
I'm a fake way ecologist, in a sense.
I think.
But I grew up in cities and shit. So like, it's not like I grew up on the countryside. I'm too used to the big buildings. Too used to like walking around like
different pace of life.
Exactly. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I just I always like as a kid like super into animals, super into like the world, how things work. It's like always like my question. That's why I started doing this. I like it used to be like, how does the world work? Why does this exist? And then it started as I got older. It's like, how do people work? How do people think? How do people talk? Like I like figuring people out. Everything's like a puzzle to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Most people suck.
Yeah, no, that's a great realization I've had as I've gotten older in my later 20s. But cool people are pretty fucking cool.
When you find like genuine articles, it's very refreshing.
Extremely.
Going back to the album, I like to think of it as a palate cleanser.
What do you mean by that?
I think that there's a lot of mainstream music out there that people just automatically gravitate to because it's easily accessible. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that people have heard what I have to offer thus far. Maybe variations of it. But what we've made is very organic. And I think that it's going to be the first time people have heard music like this.
Damn.
What do you think? Because you've heard the album. And I want you to be honest.
I said from the beginning, I wasn't bullshitting when I told you it's very interpersonal. It's very vulnerable. Like, I feel like... Look, I know you, but I don't know you at all, right? Like, I've seen you, we kick it, whatever, like... But I never really talked to you. I never asked you about your family. I never asked you, like, where you came from, all that. Obviously, now I did. But when I heard the album, though, I wasn't bullshitting you. I was like, yo, like, I feel like I really got to know you. Like, what you think, like where your priorities are at, what you think is important, who you love, why you do things the way you do. Like, I mean, I think that's what the beauty of rap is it's poetry. You know, it's like you're putting your life, if you're good at it, you're putting your life for people to view and people to digest. I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of rap and music in general. So,
yeah.
I mean, I know you spoke on the shit when you said what he said. Did you say it twice or three times? I'm not a rapper. I'm a writer with a fly accent.
I think it was twice.
It's twice, I believe.
Not a rapper. I'm a writer with a fly accent. Yeah.
What is that like? I want you to kind of explain like that. Like, what does that mean?
It's a dumb bar, but it's basically
it's not
like...
a dumb bar. I liked it.
It's basically like, I don't want to be boxed in, you know?
Okay.
Part of the reason why I dropped the whole, like, Genovese thing, too, is because, like, all right, so I'll be real. I look like this. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian, but I do look white presenting, right, to a lot of people. So I don't want to be boxed into, like, this mafia rap genre or whatever the fuck, because I feel like I have a lot more to offer.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, when I think of a rapper, I think of somebody who rhymes words for money. And when I think of a lyricist or a writer, I think of somebody who really hones their craft. So I think of myself as a lyricist and a writer.
Do you know Billy Woods is?
Billy Woods?
Billy Woods is. Sorry, I be slurring my words.
No, me too. This fucking Florida whatever is fucking me up, son. Billy Woods, no, I don't think I'm familiar with Billy Woods.
Billy Woods is a super underground rapper, I believe from New York. Either New York or New Jersey. Not the point. Earl Sweatshirt just did an interview today or yesterday, and he said, it's not about being a rapper, we're great American authors. Talking about himself and Billy Woods. And I thought, when you say that, that's what makes me think of that.
Okay.
So that's a hard... Shout out to Earl, by the way. That's a hard-ass thing to say. It's not just...
Earl said that?
Earl Sweatshirt said that.
Word.
We're not rappers. We're great American authors.
Yeah.
I might be misquoting it, paraphrasing, but he said, like, it's not just we're rappers. We are great American authors. And I thought that's... Yeah. This is hard, bro. That's deep. Like,
I think the term rapper kind of gets for lack of better words, a bad rap, and it kind of carries a lot of simpleness or simplicity around it, and maybe even some negativity around it.
Not to the fault of rappers either. I think was outside perception and
it's all outside perspective.
White people. But yeah.
Yeah, not lying though. But yeah. So I don't know. I've always kind of thought that like calling myself a rapper outright, it kind of like it dismays a lot of the other, things that go into it. But I mean, shout out to Earl. That's a crazy bar. Yeah, great American authors. Yeah. Think about it. Like a lot of us are coming from like some of the toughest parts of the United States, coming from little to nothing and having a whole lot to say. And all I'm really doing is telling my story and narrating my situation. Even if I might do it on some fly shit or some sentimental shit, it's always coming from my heart.
You know what the beautiful thing about that is, though? Whenever anyone, this is kind of morbid, but God forbid, whenever that happens, hope you live a long life. But when you die, your music will be there.
Yeah.
Your story will be there.
Yeah.
And that's timeless. I really do believe in that. I do believe in people looking back into that and relating things from the past and having like that feeling. I think that's such a powerful thing. I think that transcends like so much shit. Like,
one thing that's very interesting about all of this, I didn't start. So maybe a misconception about me might be that I just started making music in 2023, or recently. I just started putting out music in 2023. I've been writing since I wrote my first rap when I was 8 years old, listening to Phife Dawg.
That's so tough. That's my dad's favorite rapper. Rest in peace.
I love Phife Dawg. Yeah, rest in peace to Phife Dawg. Legend. See, that's why you can't do top fives.
Yeah.
it's so hard. It's so hard. Dude, him by himself.
Yeah, I know.
Q-Tip is a whole nother. Yeah.
Assassin.
And then he's a producer too. Like,
by the way,
come on.
Freestyle later. By the way, you didn't know that. But
that's all. No, it's all good. But a common misconception about me might be that I just started creating music, but it's really the fact that I just started putting out music. So the reasoning for that is I got the news of my daughter being born. I already had the idea of like, you know what? People keep asking me, when am I gonna put out music?
Was that the best day of your life?
My daughter being born?
Yeah.
It's like very interesting because
Producer Brandon, was that the best day of your life?
It was definitely the craziest and best day of my life.
You know what I was gonna say? It's like a happy trauma.
Whoa, that's a bar.
No, it's the most happy, like positive traumatic experience that you'll ever have.
I don't even know if that
sounds crazy.
I don't even know if that's like the right word for it, but that's how it feels.
Yeah.
Just seeing the look on people's faces. They gave me some fucking folder for God knows what. I never looked at that shit again. Never. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. All I know is I was waving that shit, trying to create some airflow, to fan my girl down. Yeah. Maybe for like.
How long was labor?
I think it was like fucking 6 hours. Some shit. Nah, that's not even that bad, honestly.
Dude, my mom, her fucking catchphrase is 14 hours unmedicated. She says that anytime anything pops off. No context either. She won't say I birthed you. She said 14 hours unmedicated. That's all she'll say.
14 hours unmedicated? Yeah. You know what's crazy is my girl had a natural birth.
Yeah.
No epidural.
That's what she means.
Nothing. Yeah. Yo, your mother's a thug. She's a soldier.
Shout out to moms. I love you, mom.
No, bro, the scientists did a study. Also might be bullshit. I never looked this up. Scientists did a study that if men had to give birth, most of us would die from how like intense it is. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd rather get shot than have a baby.
It sounds fucking painful, man. Also, let's not turn this into the all male podcast where people are like, "What the fuck?"
No, we congratulating women in their strength though.
Shout out to women. First of all,
shout out to women.
Foremost, we love you.
Full.
God, we got off track.
None of us would be here without you.
Quite literally. Fuck, we got out of track. I forgot what my next fucking question was.
Nah, you good. Maybe you need more Florida kind.
Yeah, pour me some up, actually.
I got you.
Por favor.
But yeah,
what's the capital of Puerto Rico?
crazy. The capital of Puerto Rico?
That's not even a podcast question. That's just out of curiosity.
No, I might be wrong, honestly. If it's not San Juan, it might be Ponce.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up actually.
Do you actually have a Haitian shooter with no info?
That's a very good question. I'm not gonna answer that.
Good man. Good man. Yeah, listen to the album.
You did listen to the album.
Shout out my indigenous girls with the X in their name. I love that bar.
Oh yeah,
I love that bar. That's a great bar.
That's Giuseppe. I said yeah. That's yeah.
All right, do it for the indigenous girl. Wait, what is it?
I don't know what I said. The fuck did I say?
Salud.
Nah, I said salud.
$22, by the way, not bad.
Yo, this shit is like 13 for the donkey.
Word?
It's smooth.
I'll try that.
Smooth. God ain't bless him. He put X's. God ain't bless him. He put hexes on these chains. This for my indigenous shorties with X's in their names. That's what I said. And that was really a shout out to like, not a shout out, but like a call out to individuals. There's a lot of rappers people don't realize, man. Like their labels go out of their way to help them build their image. So when they lease a car, they lease a chain, like a custom chain from Ben Ball or whoever the fuck. A lot of that's coming from the label's money. So if you don't make money back on your music, they taking that chain. They taking your car away. As
the people in this room know, friends in the industry. Oh yeah, a lot of it's a fucking front.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna speak on that.
They put hexes in them chains, man, and it's like, you know, that's also like, yeah, it's interesting. So that's basically what I was alluding to in that bar. I'm all over the place when I write, honestly. Like I said earlier, I got ADHD and I'm from the 90s, so everything up here is just trivial knowledge.
This might be the most lit Sal's podcast. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even say my fucking podcast name right.
You know, sometimes I just have flashbacks of me being under the desk in 4th grade as the plane hit the second tower. That shit was not cool. Yo, we didn't know who was gonna be next. Yo, they might drop a bomb on Grand Concourse. We don't know what's going on.
That's crazy.
We was not okay.
We was not
okay.
And niggas was still working.
Fuck. All right.
And shit.
Let's hypothetical. You take me to New York. What restaurant you taking me to immediately?
Ooh, we not going to a restaurant.
Oh, okay. Pop up. Whatever.
We're going to 152nd. We're gonna go see Angel. I'm gonna get some lechon. Do you eat pork?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go. I'm sorry for the Habibis.
Mashallah, Habibi.
What'd you say?
God loves you.
Yeah. What does inshallah mean?
God willing.
God willing. Inshallah. Yeah. You're right. Okay. But yeah, lechon. He cooks it overnight, and then he's got the camarones and everything.
Shrimp, by the way, white people.
It is shrimp. It's shrimp, rice.
No, go ahead. Speak Spanish. Arroz. They gotta learn it.
Camarones con arroz, lechon,
pork.
And then if you're lucky, there might be some guy in a fucking E Nice hoodie running around selling Puerto Rican hot sauce in a maple syrup bottle for $10.
Hot sauce like? I need to know some Puerto Rican. I like hot sauce.
So. It's hot. It's spicy. I don't know how else to explain it.
Trinidadian shit.
It's definitely got like a good palate to it. It's flavorful, but it's spicy too. It's not like crazy spicy.
Word to Minto on 41st, this Jamaican spot in Oakland. I went in there. I said, "I want some hot shit." He said, "No, you don't want this."
You talking about the market?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Go in there. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in the hot sauce. I want to try some shit." Pick out this bottle. Let's see, Trinidadian Scorpion. I said, "This sounds fire. Let me get that shit." The guy goes, No, you don't, I can't. I'm not gonna do an accent. You know what a Jamaican accent sounds like. But he was like, no, you don't want this. I'm like, what you mean? He said, it's too hot for me. Trinidadians are crazy. I said, there's no way. Fuck it, let me buy this shit. Bro, when I tell you, I put a little spoon, did that shit? Nah, that shit was OD. Come to find out, I googled the fucking pepper it's made of. It's like the 5th spiciest pepper in the world.
Yeah.
That shit had my shit on fire. And they be eating that shit. That's cool.
Yeah. Have you ever had doubles? Trinidadian doubles? They're kind of like, it's like, I don't want to say they're a variation of a Jamaican beef patty because that's not what it is. But like, Jamaicans have beef patties, they have doubles.
Yeah. Not to cut you off, but real quick, the one thing I will say is what I'm really jealous about the East Coast is they got way more Caribbean shit than out here.
Yeah,
the Caribbean shit is so fire to me.
I miss it a lot. I definitely get homesick very often.
There's a really good Jamaican spot, believe it or not, Jamaican owned, in South City, in the peninsula. Mm-hmm. Shit's actually gas. I can't compare it to like East Coast shit, obviously, but like for the Bay, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take you one day.
I would love that. Yeah.
See, you ever been to South City?
Yes.
It's like outside of San Bruno, like it's
like Colma, Burlingame,
exactly.
that kind of area.
The south tip of the peninsula.
Isn't that what a airport is?
Yeah, right there.
So I've been there.
My pops works there. So like when I was younger, I used to work for my pops at a warehouse where his company was at. So I used to try out the spots in South City and shit. And that was like the favorite spot because he had a coworker. Shout out to Princess. Her name was Princess, and she took. No, her name wasn't Princess. Whatever. She was Jamaican though. I think it was Princess.
He thinks he was Princess.
I can't remember.
Princess is watching this like, bitch, I'm not Princess.
Fuck.
Queen.
Whatever.
La Reina.
We went out there and that shit was fucking phenomenal.
What's the name of this spot?
Fuck, I have no idea. But
I kind of like that. I kind of like
South
that.
City,
it's a hole in the wall?
Yeah, but it's South City.
It's good.
Shout out to my Filipinos, but like South City's mostly like Filipinos, Tongans, Samoans.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I learned that the hard way. I was over there.
What do you mean the hard way?
What do
you mean the hard way?
Let me elaborate. I was out there by the Cow Palace one time, running around with some friends of mine, and these the rock looking motherfuckers started shooting, bro. And they hit our car. We was just driving through the neighborhood.
Shout out to my tocos.
Why y'all need guns, bro?
Don't hurt me.
They don't need guns.
Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Moses. Don't hurt me when you hear this.
Them sons, they built like linebackers out the womb.
Once again, shout out to Drake. Shout out to Anala. Shout out to Mo. Please don't kill me when you hear this shit.
No, I love them. They're great. You know what's funny? Some of the most nice and beautiful people, very hospitable, but they will snap you like a fucking twig if you get out of line.
And then they'll play a ukulele and sing a country song. I swear to God.
So we're over the rainbow.
Alright, bro. Once again, shout out to Drake. Shout out to Anala. Don't hurt me, bud.
I thought he would say Drake. I'm like, Drake ain't Samoan. I'm fucking from.
Is there Polynesians in New York? Not like that, huh?
Yeah. We got Samoans in the South Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, we got everything in the Bronx.
I feel like here, Pacific Islanders are huge, like in the city specifically, too.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, Hawaii is closer to y'all. I went to Hawaii for the first time a few years ago, and that was honestly like really nice for me. That's the furthest I've ever been from home. Like New York.
Yeah.
Did I cry?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to flame you either. I was being
No.
serious.
I'm just thinking about it. No, I don't think I cried. I was really happy. I was wearing a fucking crew neck and a Capital bucket. It was like 102 out. My girl was like, "You need to take that off?" I said, "I don't even know how to dress. It's so hot."
I had a
just wear wife beater.
I had a very spiritual experience in Hawaii. I'm not. The older I get, actually, the more spiritual I am. I feel like actually, but word to my grandmother, rest in peace. She died of cancer in 2017. And like her last wish, because she knew she was gonna die like 6 months type shit. She did a very kind thing, and she put all our money aside for us to go, or not all our money, but she put money aside for us to go to Hawaii.
That's beautiful.
Like on some crazy shit, like for real. So I was in there the first night I came. I brought like they had like a skateboard. Either I brought a skateboard, they had a skateboard. It was like a fucking old ass person town, so everything was closed. So I was skating. It was 9:00. Everything was closed. So I said, fuck it, let me pull him to the beach. So I pulled him to the beach, went in the water. Water was so warm. Swear to God, I saw a fucking dolphin or some shit. And I swear to God, I felt my grandmother touch me. And I felt like she was there. I turned and felt like she was gone. I've never had that kind of feeling, whether it be psychosomatic, spiritual, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I was like, one with the universe for a second type shit. Nah, I'll never forget that.
There's something very, very serene that kind of breaks you down to your very core when you just sit on the beach at night and listen to the waves crash and you look out into what feels like infinity. You know, like it just never ends, and it's very beautiful, man. And like I felt like I didn't get to experience that a lot as a kid because we only had Orchard Beach. I remember when I was a kid, we went to fucking Playland and ride.
The three of us gotta go to New York together, by the way.
That would be fun, bro.
I love New York. By the way, shout out to New York.
I'm taking y'all to the Bronx.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I was on the plane and I seen somebody from the Bay. He works for Alaska Airlines. I always fly Alaska. Shout out to Alaska. Appreciate y'all.
Sponsor us, baby.
Oh,
Shout out to Alaska. No, for real. I don't know what it is. They always have the best deals. Alaska, best deals if you're flying coast to coast. Direct. I don't do that layover shit. Fuck, I want to go to Colorado for. So.
Shout out to a 2-hour layover in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's crazy.
Bro.
What does Milwaukee have for me? Cheese?
Bucks jerseys.
Actually, they got Bucks jerseys are fire.
I'll fuck with Giannis.
Old school Bucks. Nah, not the new ones. New ones are ugly. I'll get a Ray Allen though.
The old school one, yeah.
I'll get a Ray
with
Allen.
the stag, the actual stag.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think they sell those at the
06-ish,
airport.
07-ish?
If I gotta leave the airport, I ain't getting it. I'm not getting it.
No, wait. Quick sidebar. When I landed in Milwaukee, I look out the window. I'm like, this shit flat as fuck. What's
Yo,
going
Colorado.
on?
I landed. I was in Colorado, Denver. They said that shit was satanic. There's a whole like conspiracy theory for that.
Bro, we talk about
the
this.
airport. I've been talking to him about
So
that.
Yo,
I
so
remember
you know
looking
the thing with the
outside.
horse, right?
It's mad flat, and I just see mountains in the background. And I was
All
like,
right, we get into it.
I was like, this is crazy. Tell me about the horse though.
Okay, so there's a blue. I forget what it's called. There's a big ass blue fucking horse. You know what? Fuck it. This podcast's off the rails, anyways. I'm just gonna show you. We're gonna put it up on.
Pull it up. Pull it
We'll
up. Pull
put
it up.
We'll put it on the video too. There's a big ass blue horse.
I've definitely seen a video on this, but it was years ago.
Okay.
Crazy.
The blue Mustang.
The blue Mustang.
Look at this fucking shit, bro.
With the red eyes.
Bro.
Call him Lucifer.
So guess what? The guy that made this, the
Yeah.
man who made this,
Yeah.
when it first was built, the head fell off and fucking killed him.
Are you serious?
Swear to fucking God.
Wow. He looks like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character.
They call him Lucifer.
They
All
call
right.
him Lucifer.
Lucifer.
The other thing with
I might change my name again. That's wrong.
Lucifer's crazy. Yo.
Yo, Lucifer. Nah, you gotta be a Crip if you got that name. I'm not gonna lie. It's the
I was gonna say shout out to someone, but I should not do that. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Right
shout out to Z. Shout out to the Flows. Big Woo, you know the vibes.
I'm not doing any.
He's gonna love this. He's gonna watch this. Be like, yo, another shout out. Crazy, crazy. My man's just laying low right now. I ain't even gonna tell you where he's at.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak with my friends.
I had a friend growing up named Bird, big ass Crip from South Bronx. Caught a body, moved upstate, bought a house,
Word.
got custody of his kid.
Nice.
He's living a good life now.
Shout out to him.
Who said murderers can't be good people? Some people need to die.
All of our presidents have been murderers, so.
There you go. Indirectly, which is kind of pussy. I don't like that. I need you to hop out the whip with the little mag, do your business, do your own dirt.
John Wilkes Booth.
John was, that's crazy. Somebody told me, yo, Lincoln was like 6'5", 6'6",
Yeah, he was the
and he had that big ass hat on. That's probably why he got shot. Nobody could fucking see.
And he was on the balcony too.
Like, I can't see shit. Who is this dude, man?
This cheap ass ticket.
You ever wonder like maybe there was more to that story? Yo,
Like the JFK shit. Whoa, wait.
well maybe Lincoln was lipping off, son.
He was for sure talking shit. He's like, nigga, shut up.
He probably turned out like, I'm the president, bitch. Suck my dick. And he was like, suck my dick back.
He said,
Boom.
Take your hat off. That nigga said, suck my dick.
Yo,
They left that shit. Hey, they left that shit out of the McGraw-Hill textbooks, bro. This shit ain't in there.
Out the textbooks.
CIA killed JFK? Jesus Christ, I cannot speak English. CGI killed JFK. Did I just say that?
No, you said CIA.
I did say CIA.
I almost said CGI. CGI killed JFK.
That's real.
Trademark that. Did CIA kill JFK? By the way, 1990 JFK featuring what's his name? Kevin Costner. Great fucking movie. Joe Pesci's in it too. Sidebar.
From my basic knowledge of what happened, the CIA utilized the mafia, but most people think of New York when they think of the mafia, and it was actually the Louisiana, New Orleans mafia. So that mafia was involved in his execution, but then they pinned it on some fucking hick. What the fuck was his name?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
How the fuck do you know that? Lee Harvey Oswald.
What do you mean?
No, you're a very smart individual. I appreciate you. Yo, I'ma just need you to be around me all the time, so I don't need to look shit up. All right, appreciate you.
Dude, at the end of the day, I'm just a fucking fat, hairy nerd that likes talking to people.
Don't degrade yourself.
Once you digest that,
this is a beautiful Nicaraguan dude right here. Look at his hair. It's fucking luxurious. I wish I had hair like that.
Shit like porcelain.
Shit is crazy, silky. I'm telling you. I'm seeing this shit in 4K right now. Yo.
6'2", green eyes, and I speak Spanish.
Shout out to Sal. He can grow a beard. I love that. You want to talk about that?
No. I just like the line. What you think? I think you're cute as some shit. No.
Did y'all see the video? Did I send you the video?
Yeah.
You did see the video?
I think so.
The music video.
That song?
Not the promo one. Yes.
No. I saw the promo, not the video.
Okay, yeah. Damn, I thought I sent it to you. All right, well, the video is gonna be premiered live at the event on Friday at 9:00. But if you can't make it, it'll be on YouTube. It's a live video premiere on YouTube. On my YouTube. 1993G.
Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell.
Please. Please. Nah, my YouTube is sick right now. That shit is like...
Alright.
I need to build that bitch up.
Same. It's like 10K. I think 10K before you start getting paid subscribers.
I don't even want to I don't need to get paid. I just want to get my music out there.
I do. Alright. Outside of New York and whatever Bay Area city you choose, favorite city to go to?
Favorite city to go to outside of New York and the Bay Area?
Yeah, I'm just gonna count I said Oakland, whatever, all the same. It's not the same.
So you saying excluding
the places you have lived? What's your favorite city?
What's my favorite city? Probably San Juan.
Shout out.
I mean, my grandfather was the last person in San Juan. I'm actually named after my grandfather. My middle name is Anthony.
I don't even know what your legal name is.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right, we'll keep it that way. Sal's not my legal name.
That's all right. Yeah. Nah, my name is Jason. My name is Jason Anthony. My middle name is Anthony.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's cool. I don't care. No, I'm cool. I like my name. My name is cool.
It was a joke.
I have a very 90s name.
We're not gonna cut it, man.
Huh? What happened?
I'm not gonna lie, the camera about to overheat.
Oh.
Overheat? We spit hot fire. Crazy, son. Yo, turning. Shit about to explode.
Yo, soldier.
Do a outro just in case.
Damn, we keeping all this. I don't give a fuck. We're keeping all this in. Alright, word. Well,
Bayamon, Santurce.
Friday, May 23rd, Marche, Lakeshore Ave, album release party, Jamaican food,
Yeah.
oxtails,
Yeah, jerk chicken.
pina coladas. What else we got?
I'm gonna have palomas for you West Coast motherfuckers too, don't worry.
I want a paloma, baby. Some cigars. And go. What? We're gonna be on all streaming platforms, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so the album drops that day.
Correct.
So if
that
you would,
morning or that night?
that morning.
Okay.
So you could listen to the album prior to. If you want the full experience, wait it out. Listen to it live. I'm gonna be performing a few tracks. One with Vese. The video premiere for Steve Francis, one of the tracks. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. So it's gonna be very niche. He was tough. He was getting to the rack. No funny. So
getting to the rack like Americans getting oil.
There you go. You could be a rapper.
Oh,
you could be a writer with a fly accent. There you go.
Where can they find you at, bro?
Where can they find me at? I'm on a block. Come see me.
Social media.
Come see me. I'm out here. I'll be outside.
Say the street name.
Street name? There's no street name.
Okay, good.
It's Vese.
They can't find you.
Oh, you talking about the street I'm on?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm right here on Webster. Come see me. I got something for you.
God damn, I love you guys. That's the wrap for Sal Sips. We'll see you next time. Thank you, baby. Cut that bitch.
The natural, what happened? You told you this year?
I did already.
He did.
Oh shit.
My bad. He did. That's crazy. I'm gonna die.
Fucking dickhead. You fucking dick. Turn this shit back.
Yeah, don't go ahead though. Yo, holla at me, man. Yeah. Give me that sponsor. Alright, give me that sponsor. Shorty when I met her, like she knew me as Genevieve.
Yeah.
I'm still in her phone as Genevieve after being with her for like, mad years. So that's really me.
Yeah.